Hey Virgo, I hope you guys are doing well. My apologies for not being able to get the last reading of September out to you, and I think maybe the month before, I don't know. You guys really didn't get a lot of readings from me last month, and my apologies. I needed to take a break. I could not do any more, and so rather than being of no use to anybody, I just removed myself. So my apologies. Let's go ahead and get into your reading for the month of October 2019. Show me energies present for the sign of Gemini. I'm sorry, Virgo. For the sign of Virgo. I just did Gemini. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Please show me the energies present for the sign of Virgo. Show me Virgo's energy, please. What's going on for Virgo? Okay, so you have the 10 of Pentacles here. So this can be family situations, long-standing situations within the family regarding longevity, money, inheritance, abundance. Some of you are working your asses off to make your dreams come true. It's not unlike you. Show me more for Virgo, please. Four of Cups can denote an energy of boredom, not accepting an offer, not making an offer. Sometimes, you know, you might be dealing with a family member that you might be ignoring at this time. Doesn't mean you don't love them. But you have bigger things to do. So the Eight of Pentacles is essentially communicating an energy of diligence, hard work, perfecting your craft, fine-tuning your work, things that make sense to you. You may be doing it in regard to your family, stabilizing your life. This may also be a situation where your eye is so on the prize that you're not being distracted by anything else. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes we need to pull away and have a bit of a life and express ourselves with the ones that we love. You may be doing everything for them to make a stronger situation and fortify the stability of the situation, but, you know, you also need to have some fun time too, okay? Show me more for Virgo, please. So you have the Two of Wands. It came out in reverse. I'll put it in reverse. The Two of Wands can talk about letting go of a situation. In reverse, it can talk about letting go of a situation. It can talk about your mind is so set on something that you have no diversions at all present. A little bit more for Virgo. Show me more for Virgo. Nine of Swords in reverse. It's a good card to have in reverse, if anything. So the Nine of Swords in reverse essentially talks about where we are in our minds. We're stuck. We're coming out of it. It can talk about being stuck to a crazy degree, but I feel like we're coming out of that. There's something about this where you're not worrying about something that's been keeping you up at night. You're letting that go so you can actually make headway. You have the Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. I feel that this is for family. Whatever you're doing is for family or some sort of relationship here, Virgo. You're putting a lot of energy and effort into something. There's an air here where it's like we're not being distracted. We're not letting things get in our way. We're not allowing our fears to get in our way. We're doing, you know, but it also feels like you might be juggling too much. Some of you need to get better rest. Some of you need to actually sleep. I feel caffeine heavily. My body is cold and shaky, and I don't drink caffeine because I'm like allergic to it, basically. I can't handle it. I've learned that throughout the years, so I just stay away, but I'm feeling like that energetic, like tweaky twinge where I've over caffeinated. Some of you may be dealing with a situation where it's like you are just nose to the grindstone, basically. Upright, if we turn this upright, it's choosing a decision, making a decision, you know, creating things that have more to come, putting in work and effort. I feel here, though, with this card in reverse, it's like whatever you're working towards, it's effectively done. You're creating more and more. It's coming forward to fruition. It's like diving headfirst into whatever it is that you want and knowing that the outcome is near. It's coming. But I feel here that you need to engage with others. You need to not be so solitary in your experience here. It's causing you to be a bit out of balance and out of touch with people that you love. You may be doing this for them to balance out your relationship or your situation within family, but it's also kind of having like a negative effect on you, if you know what I mean. Show me the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles, you have the Star coming out. So that's guidance, wisdom, trusting your situation, trusting the path that you're on. It's working diligently in regard to what you feel is the direction that your life is going. Trusting that intuition. It's about healing. It's about healing your family. It's about doing things for your family, doing things to put your family on the right path. You can also be dealing with an Aquarian. Could be an Aquarian family member or somebody, partner, love partner. Show me the 4 of Cups. So for the 4 of Cups, you have the 10 of Wands. So whatever the situation is, it's kind of become a burden. It's become exhausting. Some of you are overworking yourselves. You're not having enough fun. You're not having enough engagement with other people. You're secluding yourselves. It can be exhausting. Take yourself away from that energy. It's not going to be helpful for you because you start to turn yourself away from people. It's like going against the outcome that you're hoping for. It alienates you too much. Show me the 8 of Pentacles. Show me the 8 of Pentacles here for Virgo. You have the Sun. So whatever you're working on is going to yield a fair amount of awesomeness for you. You've got the Page of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. This is long-standing diligence. It's something that you've worked from the ground up. It's something to be proud of. It's something that causes abundance in your life. If you're stabilizing situations for your family, excellent. I'm not getting like a bunch of like love relationship reading here. What I'm getting is you're already in a relationship, a family situation, and you are working your ass off to make sure that all the ends are met, all of the things are done, everything is taken care of. It's kind of typical Virgo energy. I'm not saying that all of you are like that, but what I'm feeling is like super Virgo. Like you guys need a cape. And like, I don't know, like your superpowers are fucking stellar at what you're doing, but don't let it drain you. I feel like what you're doing, whether this be for a family or not, this could just be literally dealing with things to stabilize your own life. You're building up money, you're amassing money, you're working your ass off. Whatever you're doing, you need to continue doing it, but do it in a way where it's palatable. Do it in a way where it's not eating you alive. Okay. Show me the 2 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Cups, options, decisions, emotional confusion. In regard to that, if you have been feeling emotionally confused, I think you put the kibosh on that in regard to the direction that you want. I feel like you already have the things that you need stabilized in your experience. And if anything, it's talking about maybe using different judgment in regard to the direction that you're going in. You may need to implement different ideas in regard to what it is that you're doing. Don't be so stuck with your head doing one thing one way. You may have to incorporate different potentials. Now, the 7 of Cups talks about potentials that can lead to emotional unrest, ease. It has a varying effect within your emotions, but each potential offers an opportunity for some sort of outcome, but you get to choose one. What do you want? What do you choose? Which direction are you going to go in? You know, I feel that some of you are ignoring that aspect of things. You may need to be a little bit less, well, practical, yes, but don't let it rule you and rule your entirety. For some of you, it feels like you gave up on certain things a while ago and you've just maintained your energy towards one thing, one thing, one thing. I feel like a very single focused energy here. But what it's doing is it's causing some out of balance energy with whomever you're dealing with, whether that be family or whether it be yourself. It's like you have too much going on and there's too much, it's not easy to deal with here. Show me the 9 of Swords in reverse for Virgo, Virgo. So you have the 8 of Pentacles again here, Virgo. Some of you, it's like too much work. I think I mentioned this card in reverse. In reverse, it talks about letting go of mental frustration, things that keep you up at night, whatever. Sometimes in reverse, this card can even mean that energy multiplied. It's like even harder hitting energy where it's like we don't have enough time for ourselves. We're sleepless. We're not getting the right amount of rest. That can also sometimes alter our emotions in regard to the decisions that we make. I feel that there's a very big need to rest here, Virgo. You're putting a lot of energy into what it is that you want. You may be dealing with the situation that's really been keeping you up at night, dealing with something that you've worried about for a long time. It could be just the stability of your family or your own home, but whatever it is, you're hitting it hard. You're hitting it hard. And I give you kudos for that. I mean, a lot of people get lazy. A lot of people get like, they just turn off to things, but it feels here like you're just going. Go. It's relentless. It's tiring for me to feel. I feel tired. Show me the 2 of Pentacles. So you have the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, with the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Clarifying the 2 of Pentacles. So this is essentially, if you are neglecting the people that you're with, your family, your children, your, whomever it is, it feels like there's a head over heart decision. You may be doing it for them, but in that process, it's almost as if they are playing second fiddle to this way of whatever you're doing. I don't know what you're doing here, but it's like overdoing it, overkill. It's going to be okay. In the long run, it's for family, it's for stability, it's for love, it's for contentment. But I think the way that you're going about it is overkill, Virgo. Like, slow down, take some time for yourself. As shitty as it sounds, go get a mani-pedi, go have a scoop of ice cream, go chill out, twiddle your toes in the beach, go get a massage, go smoke a joint. For real, go get your brains fucked out. Like, serious, commit to that. Fuck my brains out hard. Do it twice. Like, that kind of energy. Like, remove yourself from yourself, because this, as good intentioned as it may be, the direction that it's leading you is exhaustion. It's too much. You may be not enjoying your people, and that's necessary for you to do this, especially if you're doing this for them. So balance, Virgo. Balance everything out. Let's go ahead and get some specific ones. Show me the 4 of Cups. Yeah, the Knight of Swords here is in reverse. So the Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody who is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Virgo, you could be dealing with somebody like that. You could be dealing with somebody who is talking a lot of shit to you or talking a lot at you, and you're just not having it, so you're putting them on the side. The Knight of Swords also in reverse is somebody who doesn't have all of the information. They're not sure about what they're talking about, but they're talking an awful lot. It's also putting them at the side. I don't know if you have somebody like that in your life, if it's a family member that you're dealing with. I feel this reading goes in 2 different ways. Like, I feel like some of you are dealing with a family member that you're not really interested in dealing with anymore, and it's like you've got them on the side. It's exhausting. Whatever it is, this person may be needing healing. This person may be having some sort of addiction problem. And it's like you're putting yourself, I don't know if you're like trying to work extra to help them out in their situation, or you're just distancing yourself and helping them out, or helping yourself out by distancing. It feels like there's that thread between here, but for a lot of you, I feel that you're overworking yourselves. It's like you are just nose to the grindstone, too much, too much, too much. You're going to get the outcome you want, but you're also going to get a headache and possibly an ulcer. Some of you are working really hard because it feels like you're in a rock and a hard place. But from what, I don't know. Show me the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands talks about new beginnings, passionate beginnings. You may need to branch out more, Virgo. You may need to branch out more and do things that you like versus what is tried and true, the things that you're just immersing yourself in. You may want to go find pleasure in new endeavors, creative things. If you're a very practical person and this is all you do, money, number crunching, or like just constant focus on your job and it's all finance related, doesn't mean you have to just be in finances, but it's like for the sole goal of gaining finance and abundance. What I'm feeling is like there's a necessity for you to be able to enjoy yourself, go seek out things that actually fulfill you, leave you passionate. What I'm feeling here, the more and more and more I go into this reading, I'm feeling more and more drained. That's what I'm feeling. Why such focus? Why such focus? Two of Swords, so overthinking things, communication, shutting people out. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well. Finding direction, moving in a direction. It's upright here, it's reversed here. Some of you may not be talking to certain people. I don't know what this is about. I don't know why there's like shutting off and like immersing yourself into work. What are you shutting off from? I don't know what you're shutting off from. What is Virgo shutting off from? The Ten of Coins? No. Maybe it's a family member that you're shutting off from, but it feels like you're removing yourself from some situation and immersing yourself in the Ten of Coins as well, which is money. It's amassing a fair amount of money. It's workaholic, you know. It's also dealing with family members. Whew. Man, I don't know. Your reading is interesting. I'm really not getting a huge thread of like love relationships here. I'm getting due diligence, hard work, frustrating work, backbreaking work, exhaustion, emotional avoidance, not having fun. That's what I'm picking up in this reading, Virgo. So let's go ahead and, is there anything else? Show me the Ten of Cups. And that went on the floor. Ten of Cups, you have the Tower. So for this situation, you know, you may be doing things for love, you may be doing things for your family, but there's a point where this is going to break down for you. It's too much to handle. It's too much to put upon your shoulders. You can't be the sole, like maybe you might be the sole breadwinner in this situation, but it's too much. It's too much. You need to have some playtime. You need to have some personal time. You need to have some time with your family and the ones that you love. I know this reading isn't for everybody, for who it's for. So be it. Show me for Virgo. Show me for Virgo. Jesus, Virgo. Okay, so what's coming out is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit spirit of fun to shine. Have fun, Virgo. Something about this reading, holy shit. Somebody's not having fun. Somebody's not experiencing life. They're just stuck and immersed in work, 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 work. Stop it. Stop it. It's making me dizzy. Give me advice for, okay. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Hangman. So the Seven of Pentacles essentially talks about pouring in our efforts, what we've put in our energy towards over and over and over again. The things that we build up over time, the things that we've worked on and put our efforts into. It's a card of evaluation. It's basically saying, hey, I've put this much energy and effort into something. Is it giving back to me? Am I getting what I'm putting into it? It's an evaluation period. Do I want to continue doing this, the hamster wheel, over and over again, or do I need to implement something different? Seven of Cups. You have it in this reading as well somewhere. I believe. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I feel like you did. Yeah, Seven of Cups down there. The Seven of Cups, again, it's opportunities, it's potentials. Here, it's about love, though. Here in this card, it's about hearts and love. What are you doing to bring that into your life? What are you choosing? Are you choosing to do this for love, or is it a call to turn back towards love? You know, you have the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Hearts. It's like evaluation periods. It's looking at things in a deeper way. What do you need from this? What do you want from this? The Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity, connectedness, giving and receiving in equal amounts. It doesn't feel like you're giving and receiving. It feels like you might be giving and giving and giving and giving and giving more. That's not reciprocity. What it leads to is the Hangman, which is kind of a shut off. It's where we disassociate. It's where we stay away and stagnate for a little bit. Sometimes it's for healing. Sometimes it's to look into our experience and situation and kind of fine tune it. Look at it and be like, hey, does this work for me? Can I maintain this? Is this feasible? Why am I doing this? You know, why am I that hamster in the hamster wheel? When can I bring playfulness into my experience? Please do that. Please, some of you, like, go have fun. Go have fun. It doesn't mean getting drunk and blotto and trashed. Like, that's escapism. Go have fun. Fun is where you get nurtured and you feel nurtured by the experiences that you have. And if you don't, things are going to basically crumble in a way where it's not going to be healthy and you're going to have to rely on your family to pick you back up, or the loved ones that you're trying to deal with. Virgo. God. I love you guys, but shit, calm down. Let's go ahead and pull an oracle card for you from the Nocturna. Show me energy present for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, you have fireflies. Let's read about these fireflies, eh? If I can find which page they're on. Fireflies. Inspiration, nostalgia, illumination, brevity. While fireflies aren't a thing where I grew up, I always associated them with nostalgia, childhood memories, and carefree summer evenings. The firefly symbol, understandably so, revolves around illumination and inspiration, and explores the concept of light coming from within. This card may resonate with you if you are the creative type, such as a painter, a writer, a photographer, etc. However, Fireflies typically live short lives, merely a few weeks, which remind us to never take each day for granted. Okay, you guys, so in regard to that, don't keep doing this. It feels like it's overkill. It feels like it's too much. Remember when I said with this Ace of Wands over here, that it's important for you to start to incorporate some sort of like things that make you happy? You know, if you are an atypical person where you're just like work, 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 money, 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 this is, you know, it's the same grind routine over and over again. I'm urging you to find some sort of artistic outlet, some sort of, you know, go learn how to bake if that feels good to you. Learn about gardening, you know, go for a sculpting class, or pick up some pens and a paper and just fucking draw, like write, do whatever you need to do to release this energy. You have too much pent up energy here, and it's focused on one thing, and that's money and work. And that's too heavy. I know this reading isn't for everybody. I'm sure I'm going to receive a bunch of thumbs down. That's okay. But this is what I'm having for you this time around, Virgo. Playfulness, inject it into your lives, inject it into your relationships, it's not here. It's not here. You know, if you're doing this for your family, if you're working for your family, do so, but give them you. Like, they need you too, you know. It can't just be one way. So I hope this reading was helpful for you, Virgo. If it was, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you choose to donate, there's a link in the description box below. I will be back in a few weeks for your second October reading. Yeah, just have some fun. All right, take care. Bye-bye.